Carter is 0-3 overall. Griggs County Midcoda is 2-4 overall. 0-1 in the region. Larimore 0-1 in the region. So, yeah, that's just a little bit goofed up, but at Northwood, they are, I believe that was a district game for them against Midway Minto, because I believe this is a at Northwood and Midway Minto and Park River are all in District 3 of Region 2. Now, so, at any rate, that's where we stand. Both teams continue to warm up on the court on this kind of cold and rainy day in northeastern North Dakota, but it's relatively warm. A little chilly in the gym, actually. A little chilly in here. In contrast to the other night in Grafton, I bet it was 90 degrees in the gym in Grafton on Monday night. On kind of a cool evening outside, but it was warm in the gym. Not so here tonight, as the air exchange must be working or something. But we're just about ready for the starting lineups. The start of our match tonight between the Thunder and the Aggies here on The Beat, 100.9 FM and mynorthvalley.net. We are awaiting our national anthem. Our starting lineups being brought to you by the Don Swartz Insurance Agency in Grafton. Our first serve in just a moment is going to be brought to you by Jim Super Value in Park River. Our timeouts tonight going to be brought to you by Birchwood Chevrolet. And our national anthem's coming up, so we'll take a break. Starting lineups coming up next in the start of our match here on The Beat and mynorthvalley.net.
Committed and working as a team for all your healthcare needs is First Care Health Center in Park River. Doctors Joel Johnson and Mandy Johnson, gastroenterologist Dr. Mirza Bag, and physician assistant Tammy Clemenson provide many medical services, including general medical care, surgery, laboratory and radiology services, cardiac rehab, physical therapy, and 24-hour emergency care. First Care Health Center in Park River, providing professional care with a personal touch all day, every day, all year.
Even when a crop is insured through standard insurance options, it may not always be enough. A supplemental coverage option or enhanced coverage option can provide extra protection. SEO and ECO are area-based policies that could ensure yields as high as 95%. To find out if an SEO or ECO policy is right for you, contact the insurance team at Ag Country Farm Credit Services. Ag Country, focused on ag, focused on you.
Hey farmers, this is Dave Hankey, the seed guy. Hankey Seed is your local supplier of West Red AgriPro and Lima Grain wheat seed. Hankey Seed is also the first company in Walsh County to offer hybrid wheat for sale. Give me a call at 701-331-0120 or visit hankeyseed.com to see if it fits for your operation. Hankey Seed, Park River.
Alrighty, let's get to our starting lineups being brought to you by the Don Swartz Insurance Agency. And first of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, starting number 2, Emily Ness, a sophomore, defensive specialist. Number 3, Lakin Strand, a junior. She's a middle back. Number 4, Annika Pinky. She is a sophomore, outside hitter. Number 5, Lizzie Ness, a senior and libero. Number 6, Lauren Melland, a setter and opposite. She's a senior. Number 6, number 11, Nora Strand, a sophomore, a setter and opposite. And Izzy Padilla, number 26, a sophomore, middle back for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. And we'll have the Aggies starting lineup for you in just a moment after this from the Don Swartz Insurance Agency.
Folding the fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Call the Don Swartz Insurance Agency at 352-0344 or stop in at 710 Hill Avenue in Grafton.
Okay, let's start the lineups. For the Aggies, number 2, Lily Skibitsky. She's a junior libero. Number 4, Charlie Moen. She is a freshman setter, right side hitter. Number 11, Samantha Anderson, and a junior outside hitter. Number 12, Lauren Bell. She'll be a big presence inside, a junior middle hitter. Number 15, Bailey Sam. She is a senior defensive specialist, right side hitter. Number 19, Molly Moen, a senior outside hitter, middle hitter. And number 24, Mackenzie Daly, a middle hitter and outside hitter. She is a junior. So Lily Skibitsky, Charlie Moen, Samantha Anderson, Lauren Bell, Bailey Syme, Molly Moen, and Mackenzie Daly. The Aggies captains are Lily Skibitsky, Lauren Bell, and Bailey Syme. The Aggies are coached by Nicole Wallink and Donna Galloway. We forgot to mention that the Hatton-Northwood Thunder are coached by Cindy Strand, assisted by Molly Greip-Popowski and Beth Heim. And our first serve, we heard from Jim SuperValue earlier. Our first serve brought to you by Jim SuperValue. Excuse me. Aggies are in their gold jerseys with white letters and black trim. Hatton-Northwood Thunder in their navy blue with black letters and white trim. And back to serve it. It is number 9 for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. And I don't have a number 9. We'll get that straightened away in just a moment. The Aggies, nice save by Lauren Bell. And the Thunder unable to return. And the first point for Park River. And that was a heck of a save. That was number 3 serving, by the way, Lakin Strand. So serving for the Aggies is number 11, Samantha Anderson. It's a good serve. Thunder return it. Aggies set up the attack. Here's Molly Moen. And her spike is blocked. Back to the Aggie side. It falls in. We're tied up at 1 apiece. Just underway here in Park River on the beat. 100.9 FM and mynorthvalley.net. And here's the serve. And the second pass floated over the net. And the Thunder unable to return it. So it's 2-1. We've got football action coming up tomorrow night here on the beat. Park River area is at rugby. And the Grafton Spoilers have a big road trip there at Carrington. There's a big spike. That one by Lakin Strand. And that will tie up our first set here at 2-2. And it's a good serve up off of Anderson in the back row. And that will go down as an ace for number 4 for the Thunder, Annika Pinky. A lot of new faces out there on the court for Hatton-Northwood. They had some big losses to graduation last year. Big spike dug out. Now sent back to the Aggies. There's Bailey Sam with a big dig, and now sent across the net by Mackenzie Daly, and the Thunder unable to return. And we go to 3-3. So things looking pretty even so far. Coming in is McKenna Cole, a senior setter, to serve for the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. And it's a good serve, taken in the middle of the back row. Now set up, back row attack there by Lizzie Ness. And her shot over the net is a little bit long. Attack error, and it's 4-3. And back to serve it again is Cole. And it's a good serve. Taken in the middle by the libero. Now passed across the net. Played by Cole. Pushed across there by Mackenzie Daly. Thunder return. Sent across the net by Mackenzie Daly. She snuck one through, and it's a 5-3 advantage for Park River, Fordville, Lincoln, the Aggies. And serving again is Cole. Good serve. Played there by Nora Strand. Now the attack just cleared the net. It was played by Alexis Miller. And a free ball sent over by Skibitsky. And now the Thunder return, but the hit's going to be a little bit long. It was not touched. And it'll be another point for the Aggies, and they have jumped out to a 6-3 lead. And McKenna Cole still serving back there. Good serve. Again taken by the libero in the middle of the back row, Lizzie Ness. And the Aggies with an amazing save there. I'm not sure if that was Skibitsky or who dug that one out. And then the attack, and this goes off of Lily Skibitsky out of play. And that will run our score to 6-4 here in the first set. Mark Allen with you from Park River. The Aggies and the Thunder here on 100.9 FM The Beat. It's a good serve taken by Skibitsky. Sent across the net by Samantha Anderson. Now the Thunder with the attack. Played in the back row there by Anderson. Now for Lauren Bell, her first chance. And I believe that was official by Lauren Bell off of the libero. Off the side of her cheek. And Bell will serve. A little bit of adrenaline pumping. It's out. So a serve error. That's the first service error of the game, and it makes it 7-5. After that nice kill by Bell. Serving for the Thunder, number 6, Lauren Mellon. Aggies with the attack. Mackenzie Daly cross-court hit is long and out. So a service error just a moment ago, and an attack error there, and it's 7-6. And back to serve it is Kinley Sveen, or Sven, maybe, for Hatton-Northwood. Good serve. Aggies have to send a free ball over. Now the Thunder set up the attack. And the spike there by Madison Peterson is dug out. Played over the net by Anderson. Now the attack again. It's tipped this time, and nice save there by Alexis Miller. Aggies have got a couple of those. Now sent across the net by McKenna Cole. Thunder to the attack again. Got through the block, but it's saved. Now the Aggies send it to the Thunder. The Thunder send it back. Bell in the back row. Passes it. Skibitsky. Now that's Anderson sends it over. Now to the net. And we've got a violation on Samantha Anderson, who was across the plane. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Just like that. Lauren Mellon with the serve. Sent over on the second hit, and then Cole fires it into the net. And the attack error gives Hatton-Northwood the lead, 8-7. So the Aggies had a 7-3 lead. Now it's 8-7 in favor of the Thunder here in the first set. And the serve could have been a let serve, but it hit the net and then fell out. So that's a service error. And we're tied up at 8 apiece. And Lily Skibitsky is back to serve it. And it's a good serve. Played in the back row by the libero, Ness. She'll push it across the net now. First pass really close to the net. Aggies have to send a free ball over. Now the Thunder will attack. It's dug out by Anderson. Now set up for Anderson. And her spike is a good one. Anderson with the kill. And it's 9-8 in a seesaw battle. Reminds me of what we saw on Tuesday in Grafton. There's a dig, and as Molly Mullen, the floater on the dig came over the net. Molly Mullen hammered it home. And it's 10-8. 10-8. And the serve by Skibitsky is in for an ace. And it is 11-8. Lily Skibitsky back to serve it. And it's a good serve. Played by Ness. Up to the front row, sent over by Mellon. Now the Aggies attack. The dig floated over the net. And it was, I believe that's Anderson with the kill. That makes the score 12-8. And the Thunder want a timeout.
We would like to take this timeout to wish Dr. Johnson a
12-8. Park River leads here in the first set of our match. And we've got a timeout. We'll be right back.
Is it a cold or is it allergies? If you're sneezing and have itchy eyes, throat, and nose that last more than 10 days, it's probably not a cold, but could be allergies. Allergies can strike at any time of the year, and they won't go away on their own. At Grafton Drug in Grafton, we'll help you find fast, effective relief. From Claritin to Flonase, we've got the brands you trust, and the generics your wallet will love. Come see us at Grafton Drug in Grafton, where your comfort is our priority.
Okay, the timeout. Cindy Strong trying to switch the momentum if possible. Lily Skibitsky is back to serve it. She's served for 3 points already, and that serve is just in for another ace. And the Aggies, we can see the momentum possibly shifting a little bit here in set number one, as the Aggies have jumped out to a 5-point lead now. And the veteran Lily Skibitsky back to serve. A nice jump serve. Take it in the middle of the back row. And now the attack gets through the block. Aggies set it up for Anderson. She'll send it over. Played by Millen. Now up to the front row. Big spike, dug out. Aggies sent it back on the second pass. Now the Thunder attack. Dug out by Bell. But her dig goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point for the Thunder. After the attack there by Lincoln Strand. And that makes it 13-9. Side out to the Thunder. And serving it was Madison Peterson. Aggies return serve. Now the Thunder have to send a free ball over. Played by Molly Mullen. The ball just barely cleared the net, and Mullen, her pass went astray out of bounds, so it's 13-10 now. Aggies' lead is cut to 3 in the first set. And here is the serve. Kind of got tangled up there by the line judge. And that's an ace. An ace for number 17, Peterson. So it's 13-11. Thunder have cut that lead right back down. Sent across by Skibitsky. Now the Thunder. There's a big dig, or a big spike by Lincoln Strand. It goes off of Cole, out of play. And the Thunder on a run of their own now, 13-12, after trailing 13-8. Skibitsky with the first touch and then Bell, and then an attempted free ball goes into the net. And the Thunder have erased that 5-point deficit. Tied up at 13 with Peterson serving. Taken by Bell in the back row. Now Cole for Molly Mullen. She hits it long. Just like that, it's 14-13. And after that timeout, which just seemed like a moment ago, the Aggies want to talk about it. as they trail 14-13 here in the first set. We'll be back with more from Park River here on The Beat at mynorthvalley.net. We'll be right back.
Shopping for groceries is a snap at Jim's Super Value in Park River. You can now order groceries online or through Jim's app. Go to jimsupervalue.com or download the Jim's Super Value app from your device's app store. Tell them what you want, then pick up your order curbside in the lockers in Park River or Fordville, or there's in-town delivery in Park River. Try the service and your first order has no extra fees. For more information, see Jim's Super Value in downtown Park River.
Aggies finish up their timeout. 14-13, they trail in the first set. As Madison Peterson, a sophomore outside hitter, has been on a run. Good serve taken by Bell in the back row. Set up for Molly Moen. She'll pass it over. Now the Thunder attack. Aggies return. Thunder will set up an attack again. Sent over by Pinky. Now the Aggies. Here's Anderson plays, or Cole. Or no, that was Anderson. Another hit by Pinky that hit the net, rolled down the top of the net, and fell in for a point. And the Thunder now have a 15-13 lead. And Peterson back to serve again. Taken by Bell, who's in the back row right now. Nolan slips one over, but the Thunder return it, and now the push is just in. Lauren Bell let it go. And it's 16-13. And Peterson back for her 7th straight serve now. And this time it's a service error. And that makes it, just like that, 16-14. Aggies trail by 2. And in to serve is Charlie Moen, a freshman. And her serve is a good one, taken by the libero in the back row. And now a back row attack by the same player, Ness. Aggies return. Dug out, sent back to the Aggies. There's Molly Moen, an attack in the middle was touched. At the net, it went out, but it was touched, so it's 16-15. Molly Moen gets the point there. And Charlie Moen the serve, a little bit strong. Service error, and it's 17-15 at Northwood here in the first set. Both teams, well, the Aggies had a 10-point or 5-point lead. Thunder erased it. Now here's a serve error by number 3, Lakin Strand. And it's 17-16. Who's going to take control here of the set? Served by Anderson. It's a good one. Thunder set up the attack, and it's Izzy Padilla with the kill. 18-16. And Nora Strand is back to serve it for the Thunder, played by Bell. Now Charlie Moen, no Bell. And that one hit the floor. So Lauren Bell has not really been a factor yet in this game. Hasn't got that hitting, hasn't been set up much yet. And Molly Moen with the serve, and it's long. So another service error. Both teams are struggling a little bit at the service line as we get later into this match. 19-17 in favor of the Thunder. And there's another service error into the net. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 service errors in the last, since the score has been 16-13. And it's 19-18 right now. And Cole back to serve. It's a good serve. Well, across the net anyway. But Ness lets it go. It's out. And another service error. And it's 18 for the Aggies, 20 for the Thunder. And Lizzie Ness is back to serve it. Fairly quick moving first set. Here's a setup for Bell. She'll tip it across, and it falls in between a couple of players. So Bell snuck that one through, and it's 20-19. And Lauren Bell is back to serve. Side out to Park River. Trailing by one. Here's the first set. They have a jump serve into the net. 21-19 Thunder. And back to serve is number 6, Lauren Melland, a senior. Good serve played by Bell. Bell is in the back row now. Here's the attack by number 24, Mackenzie Daly. It hit the net and fell in. 21-20. Lily Skibitsky back to serve it for the Aggies. Aggies trail 21-20 on the Coutson O'Brien scoreboard. Return over the net by Lakin Strand. Now Molly Moen passes it over the net. And the Thunder send it right back. Bell, now Cole, and a misfire there by Alexis Miller. And it is 22-20. Hatton-NW getting closer to that magic 25. Peterson with a long serve run, serving it. Aggies have to send a free ball over. Now the Thunder set up an attack. Dug out by Bell. It floated over the net. Hit right back to the Aggies. Now Molly Moen will tip it. And it'll be good for a point. 22-21. Molly Moen with the last touch. Haley Syme coming in. Also coming in is Charlie Moen. And she'll serve. Cole coming out along with Alexis Miller. Aggies trail 22-21. Good serve. Thunder attack. That hit by Annika Pinky, dug out. Now Molly Moen in the middle. Couldn't get it through the double block. Played back to Bell. And now Syme sends it over. Pass up to the net. Pushed over. Played by Skibitsky. Now Bell. Molly Moen has to send a free ball back to the Thunder. They'll set up the attack in the middle. Hit is long by Lakin Strand. And on the attack error, we're tied up at 22 apiece. And now the Thunder and Coach Cindy Strand want to talk about it. 22-22 on the Coutson O'Brien scoreboard. We'll finish up this first set, most likely, after this timeout.
Tired of paper clutter? Go green, go easy, and save money. With the Polar eBill app, managing your account is just a tap or click away. Sign up for paperless billing today, and we'll thank you with a one-time $10 bill credit. It's fast, secure, and always at your fingertips. Download the Polar eBill app and sign up for paperless billing. Your bill, your way, with the Polar eBill app. Contact us at 284-7221 or visit polarcom.com.
All right, both teams back out on the court. We've got a close one here in the first set, 22-22. And back to serve is Charlie Moen, the freshman. Good serve, played by Nuss. Big block, back to the Thunder. After the attack, there's another block. Back to the Thunder, they'll push it across. Now here's a setup for Moen in the middle. She'll pass it over the net. Thunder keep it alive. Free ball is going to be long. As Lizzie Nuss, the senior libero, with the free ball. And now it's 23 for the Aggies, 22 for the Thunder. And a rocket serve right into the net. Serve error by Charlie Moen, and we're at 23-23. Side out to Hatton Northwood. Good serve, played by Bell in the back row. Set up, pushed across there by number 15, Bailey Sign. Thunder return it. Now Mullen. Looks for a push or a lift. And it is set point for Hatton Northwood. 24-23. Here's the serve, played by Bell. Set up for Sign. And we've got a Thunder player in the net. That was number 11, Noah Strand, for breaking the plane. That line that goes directly under the net. 24-24. And the serve by Anderson. Thunder return. Anderson digs it out. Now Molly Mullen will send a free ball over. Here's the attack. A little bit long. They get long by Izzy Padilla. And it's 25-24 now for the Aggies. And Anderson to serve for the win now in the first set. And the serve is out. Another service error. And we're back to 25-25. So extra points here in the first set. Have to win by 2. Noah Strand back to serve it for the Thunder. And that goes into the net. And now the Aggies are on the verge of victory if they can score a point here. Skibitsky comes out. Molly Mullen is back serving. Brian Bell's in the front row. Mackenzie Bailey came back, and it's a good serve. It's going to be an ace. So Molly Mullen with an ace. And it wasn't pretty at times, but the Aggies pulled off a 27-25 win here in the first set of our match. Well, we'll take a 1-0 lead. And we'll take a break here on mynorthvalley.net and the Beat 100.9 FM. Again, the Aggies take the first set, 27-25. Set number 2 is coming up after this timeout, brought to you by Birchwood Chevrolet. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Here to serve you today and every day is Northdale Oil. Stop by one of their locations and fill up. Whether it's your vehicle with fuel or food for you, Northdale Oil has you covered. They'll tempt you with many food offerings. Be sure to ask about the rewards program. Northdale Oil is proud of the area's athletes and the hard work they put into the season. Good luck, teams.
Hometown values, hometown smiles. Northdale Oil goes the extra mile.
There's good news for Ag. Go online, you can find a lot of news about farming. It can be distracting. This is Julie Byron. At First United Bank, we've heard of all that news before. We've helped farmers through challenging times for more than a century, and we're just getting started. Now that's a fact you can count on.
First United Bank on the web at firstunitedonline.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ever feel like buying a car means getting passed around like a hot potato? Not at Birchwood. Al Berry here, and at Birchwood Chevrolet and Cavalier, you work with one person from start to finish. Most likely Jared Homestead or myself. No bouncing between departments, no repeating your story like 5 times, just a fast, personal experience that makes sense. We keep it simple. We make car buying easy, the way it should be. Come see why so many customers have made the switch to us. Birchwood Chevrolet. Real people, real easy.
Meet the world's most adorable greeting cards from Fresh Cut Paper at Ye Olde Medicine Center, your professional prescription service in Park River. Fresh Cut Paper greeting cards pop up to become a seasonal flower bouquet. They include a blank note card and can be sent in the mail. Whether it's a small or large bouquet, send some love with a pop-up flower bouquet. Find out how you can send some love with a pop-up flower bouquet from Ye Olde Medicine Center, your professional prescription service in Park River.
Okay, welcome back, and it ceases to amaze me how folks come up Alrighty, we are getting set to go for the second set of our match. Aggies pulled out a squeaker, 27-25 in extra points. First serve of the set, a floater, dig that went over the net, and Lauren Bell was right there to hammer it home. And, of course, for the 6-footer, I believe that's her out right in there. And here's going to be an ace by Anderson. And the Aggies take a 2-0 lead. That was a back-and-forth first set. Aggies at one point had a 5-point lead. Looked like they might be pulling away, and then the Thunder came back. Now Anderson is serving. She's going to serve it into the net. We saw a lot of that in the first set. 2-1. As a matter of fact, we were at both teams at one point were at set point, and we had service errors that kept the game going. Lily Skibitsky with a two-handed dig, if you will, in the back row. And then set up and a big hit for number 4, Anna Pinky. And we are tied up at 2 apiece. I'm glad I brought my fleece pullover because it's a little chilly here in the Park River gym. Good serve. Lauren Bell, barely hit. So it seems like Lauren Bell is starting to get into gear a little bit here. 3-2. Molly Mullen back to serve it. She'll serve right in the middle. And it's a good serve played by Nuss. Up to the net. Lauren Bell came down kind of awkwardly, and she is grimacing in pain. And I am not sure if she tweaked a knee. She is in tears, actually. So she did something and is gingerly walking off the court. And hopefully it's nothing too serious, as she is in tears, as it seemed like that was a knee. Oh my goodness. Well, they're going to get some tape out, so maybe it was an ankle. Maybe she rolled her ankle. Coach Nicole Wallink with the roll of tape. All right, 4-3. Sorry, while we were away. Molly Mullen comes in. Skibitsky comes out. Skibitsky in. So it's 4-3 as I was looking at Lauren Bell. Looks like they're going to work on that right ankle of Lauren Bell. So I was worried it was a knee. Here's Thunder, big spike, dug out. Sent over the net by Emily Johnson, who's in the game right now. Here's an attack by Johnson. That's dug out by Strand. Now the Thunder attack goes off of Skibitsky, out of play. And we're tied up at 4 apiece. As Lauren Bell is getting worked on the sideline by the coach. And they're taping up her right ankle, it looks like. And she started out with a couple of kills. Here's a hit that's going to be long. I believe that was Bailey Syme, the attack error. And it's 5-4 Thunder. Here in the second set, they trail the match 1-0. Here's the Aggie attack by McKenna Daly, dug out. Now the Thunder attack. Aggie send it over, passing it over the net. Now Padilla to Skibitsky and sent over the net. There by Evelyn Johnson, a freshman, or junior rather. And it's side out to Park River. I'm not sure if they recorded the point though. They've got it at 4-5, and that's what I had it at. And here's the serve. 4-5, apparently. That's what they have it on the scoreboard. Aggies send it over. Now they corrected it. 5-5. I thought I had that right. Thunder score a point. And it's 6-5 here in the second set. And the libero, Lizzie Ness, back to serve. Lauren Bell still getting worked on the sideline. She had 2 big kills and then turned her ankle, it looks like, rolled her ankle. 6-5, our score right now. On the Aggie side, here's the attack. Hit a little bit long for Evelyn Johnson. It was long and out. Was not touched. So Thunder point, 7-5 here in the second set. Ness, let serve, almost a let serve, but a service error, and it's 7-6. By the way, if you're looking forward to the match, the Grafton Spoilers are taking on the Langdon Cardinals up in Langdon. Sean Ford has the call up there. That's on KXPL, 1340 AM, and mynorthvalley.net. And the Thunder unable to return serve, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. And the serve, lots of young ladies in here that I'm unfamiliar with. Well, that's Charlie Moen, I believe. Or no, that's Kelly Sven who served. But the Thunder return, and the Aggies cannot, and it's 8-7, Hatton-Northwood. And here's a serve error, serve long. We'll tie the match up, try the set up at 8 apiece. Yeah, and they're slow on getting points up there. Should be 8-8, I believe. Ball in play. Here's Skibitsky. Now Anderson. Anderson. Her serve is sent back to the Aggies. I think we're at 8-8, but they do not have the score correct. Now they do. Looks like we may have a new scorekeeper there. 9-8 with the point. Sent over to the Thunder side by Nora Strand. Now the attack. Nora Moon gets it to go. And now it's 10-8 in favor of Park River Fordville Lincoln. Big football night tomorrow night. Here's Skibitsky with the serve, played by Ness. Attack. Got through the block, and then Anderson unable to play it. And it's 10-9, side out back to the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. Here's Peterson, who had a service run of about 8 or 9 points back in the first set. She hits that one into the net. And the service error ties up our set at 10 apiece. Or rather, makes it 10-9. No. Let's see. 11-9. Yes, 11-9. Here's Anderson. Got the kill. Samantha Anderson. And the Aggies with a little bit of an advantage right now, 12-9 in the second set. They lead the match 1-0. And serving is Charlie Moen. Good serve. Up to the front row. Here's the attack. Dug out by Moen. Now set up for Anderson. Anderson's spike is dug out. Now the Thunder attack again, and this one falls in. I believe that was number 3 with the kill at Lake and Strand. And it's 12-10. Lauren Bell is still on the bench, and they got that ankle taped up pretty darn good there, and they're still working on it. 12-10. Syme sends it over to the Thunder. Here's the setup. Pushed over the net by Padilla. Now Mona Moon does the same. Thunder looking to attack, but the pass went over the net. Moen tried to hammer it home, but the Thunder able to return it with the free ball. Now Syme is going to hit it long unless somebody touched it. Hit long, and it's 12-11. Coach Nicole Wolink, all of her attention has been on taping up Lauren Bell here, since our score was very low, like 3-3. Well, they've got her taped up, and they're going to put ice on it. So Lauren Bell isn't coming back anytime soon, it looks like, at least not right now. And we just got another point up on the board, 13-11. So Lauren Bell may not be returning. Coach Wallink really taped up that ankle in a hurry. Well, there's Molly Moen with the point. 13-11. So was that tape job just to keep it from swelling? I'm not sure. But Lauren Bell is sitting with an ice pack on her ankle, and it's all taped up. All right, time out here in Park River. We can reset here a little bit and quit looking at Lauren Bell's ankle, as we've got a timeout brought to you by Birchwood Chevrolet. 14-11 Aggies in the second set. We'll be right back.
Ever feel like buying a car means getting passed around like a hot potato? Not at Birchwood. Al Berry here, and at Birchwood Chevrolet in Cavalier, you work with one person from start to finish. Most likely Jared Homestead or myself. No bouncing between departments, no repeating your story like 5 times, just a fast, personal experience that makes sense. We keep it simple. We make car buying easy, the way it should be. Come see why so many customers have made the switch to us. Birchwood Chevrolet. Real people, real easy.
Okay, 14-11 is our score. And Samantha Anderson is back to serve it. And here is the serve. It's played by Ness. Sent over in 2. Sent right back. Now the Thunder attack in the middle. Padilla. This is Padilla. And it's 14-12. As we haven't mentioned, Lauren Bell had 2 big kills, and then she rolled her left ankle, it looks like. She's all taped up with that ankle up on the bench. Big hit there by Annika Pinky, and it's a point for the Thunder, and we're at 14-13. So it looks like it's going to be up to the Aggies to, and Coach Wallach is still working on that foot ankle. Here's a good serve. Now passed over the net. Sent right back. Aggies trying to set up an attack. Molly Moen hits the coffin corner. 15-13. A cross-court hit. Molly Moen drops it in. And it's 15-13 on the Coots and O'Brien scoreboard. And Molly Moen back to serve. It's a good serve. Thunder return. Now battle at the net. And Lynn Johnson sends it over. Now the Thunder. Played there by Charlie Moen. And into the net it goes by Samantha Anderson. And it's 15-14. Back and forth. Second set. And here's the serve. It's a good one. Now Syme with the attack. Puts it straight down the line in for the point. Bailey Syme. 16-14. Syme comes out. Charlie Moen comes out. Into service Cole, McKenna Cole. It's a good serve, taken by Ness. Now pushed across. Aggies, here's a pass up to the front net. It's pushed over there by Johnson, Emmeline Johnson. And the the kill. I think that was Padilla with the kill. And it's 16-15. Aggies took the first set of the match, 27-25. And we're nip and tuck back and forth. Out of the net, it falls in on the Aggies side. And it's 16-16. Now Lauren Bell, after all that attention, she's walking on the sideline. And the Aggies unable to return serve, and it's 17-16. Lauren Bell is still walking on the sideline with that ankle that was taped up. It took a good part of this set. Here's a serve by Ness, and it's long. And with the serve error, we're tied up at 17-17. And we'll see if the Thunder can, or the Aggies rather, can pull out another set as like they did. Here's a good serve by at the net. Played across there by Mackenzie Daly. Now the Thunder attack, and the hit went out. The attack ended by Lake and Strand. Nobody touched it, so it's 18-17. Good serve. Thunder return, played by Skibitsky. Now Cole. Here's Anderson. Her spike is dug out by Ness. Pushed over the net. Skibitsky passes it to the front row. Cole. And running under the net and over the line is Alexis Miller. And that'll make the score 18-18 with our rally scoring as it is. Lauren Mellon back to serve. Coach Donna Galloway showing how to hop around and not go over the line. Good serve, Aggies send a free ball over. Now the Thunder look to attack. Short set, sent right back in one hit. Thunder look to attack again. Here's Peterson. Just cleared the net by Cole. Here was Mackenzie Daly, and I don't think her spike cleared the net. There was a block up there, but it didn't clear the net. So it's a point for the Thunder, 19-18. And here's a serve that's going to be long. It was let go by Anderson. And the serve error at a critical point. And we're at 19-19. Not as many service errors, but I have the Thunder down for 3 in the set. 19-19. It was a good serve. And we've got a Thunder player in the net. This time it's over the line in the net, number 11, Nora Strand. So it's a point for the Aggies. And now they have built up a 20-19 lead. So a line violation and a service error have the Aggies up by a point, 20-19. Thunder looking to return serve. Played over the net by Strand. Now the Aggies, here's Anderson. Got it through the block. And the Thunder unable to return. Now it's 21-19. With the Aggies on the verge of possibly taking a commanding 2-0 lead in this match. And Coach Cindy Strand wants to talk about it. 21-19, Aggies here in the second set. We'll be back with more here on The Beat, 100.9 FM, and mynorthvalley.net after this timeout.
Ever feel like buying a car means getting passed around like a hot potato? Not at Birchwood. Al Berry here, and at Birchwood Chevrolet and Cavalier, you work with one person from start to finish. Most likely Jared Homestead or myself. No bouncing between departments, no repeating your story like 5 times, just a fast, personal experience that makes sense. We keep it simple. We make car buying easy, the way it should be. Come see why so many customers have made the switch to us. Birchwood Chevrolet. Real people, real easy.
Attention ladies, this is Radiology Manager Sarah Risky at Unity Med Center in Grafton. It's here, the greatest advancement in the detection of breast cancer since the development of mammography. 3D mammography. It's more accurate with fewer false alarms. 3D mammography is improving the detection of aggressive breast cancer with greater accuracy
the second set. Peterson back to serve. It's taken by Skibitsky. Now Alexis Miller. Sent over the net by Anderson. Now the Thunder. Push it across the net. Played by Skibitsky. Now Cole. Now Anderson again. Sends it over lightly. Now a pass real close to the net. Played over. Now the Aggies. Here's Anderson again. And she misfires outside. And it's 21-21. And Peterson is back to serve it again. Madison Peterson. And her serve goes out. So again, another service error for Hatton-Northwood at a critical time. Lauren Bell is back up, walking back and forth. After rolling her ankle earlier. Here's the serve. Nice. The dig just barely stays in. Now Bailey Sam with an attack. Dug out nicely in the back row there by Ness. Back to the Aggies. Here's the setup. Mara Moan in the middle. Her attack. Dug out. Back to the Aggies now. They'll attack. Moen again. Goes off of Lynn. She tried to save it. It goes out of play. That was strong, rather, and it's now 23-21. Aggies. And back to serve it is Charlie Moen. Strong serve. Played up from the back row. Now the attack in the middle. Nice step by Charlie Moen. Now a free ball just cleared the net. Now the Thunder to the attack. Hit there by Pinky. Aggies will push it over. That's Moen. Now sent right back. Played in the back row. Now Moen. Her hit is just out. Wasn't touched. 23-22. So on the attack error, it's 23-22. Thunder still in it here. And the serve by Lakenstrand. Big up to the front row. Moen hammers it down, but the Thunder able to return with a free ball. Skibitsky passes it up to the front row. Now Sam is going to hit it too hard. Cross court and out. And we're tied at 23. Another set going right down to the wire. 23-23. And here's the serve played by Skibitsky. Passed up to the front row. Moen will push it over. Played there. Thunder with the attack now. Padilla. Dug out by Moen. Now Skibitsky will send a free ball back to the Thunder. Here's the set. Clears the net, clears the block, and it falls in. 24-23. Well, now the Aggies want to talk about it as the Thunder are at set point, 24-23. Here in our second set, Aggies lead the match, and we'll be right back after this timeout. This timeout brought to you by Birchwood Chevrolet.
Attention ladies, this is Radiology Manager Sarah Risky at Unity Med Center Grafton. It's here, the greatest advancement in the detection of breast cancer since the development of mammography. 3D mammography. It's more accurate with fewer false alarms. 3D mammography is improving the detection of aggressive breast cancer with greater accuracy, less stress, and fewer callbacks and biopsies. If you're 40 or older, call and schedule your 3D mammogram today at Unity Med Center in Grafton for your health.
Okay, we'll see if the timeout by Nicole Wallink works here to try to break some momentum. Thunder on the verge now with the point here. We'll take the second set. Tied the match up at one apiece. And Lakenstrand with the serve. Taken in the back row. Now Syme. Her spike is dug out. Now Padilla in the middle. Taken by Skibitsky. Now Syme again. Gets it through the block. And we're tied at 24. So Barry Syme with the big attack after an attack error just a moment ago. Now Anderson back to serve. push it over. Mullen sends it back. And then the floor is attacked there by the Thunder, and a point, 25-24. That was number 11, Nora Strand, to make it 25-24. Now Coach Wallink is going to try to break the momentum again. Hatton-NW 25, Thunder 24 on the Coots and O'Brien scoreboard. We'll be back with what could be the final point of the second set after this timeout.
Give your attic the attention you need before winter with Owens Corning ProCat Blow-In Insulation from Leon's Building Center in Park River and Devil's Lake. Owens Corning ProCat Blow-In fiberglass insulation does not absorb moisture. It lets an amateur be a pro. Get $3 off per bag of ProCat insulation and free use of a ProCat blower with minimum insulation purchase. Also available in Devil's Lake, green fiber cellulose insulation. Through September 30th, get $1.50 off per bag. Promotional offers, cash and carry at Leon's Building Center, Park River, and Devil's Lake.
Okay, Northwood Thunder trying to nail down the second set. 25-24 is their score. It's a good serve played by Skibitsky. And the attack. Dug out. Oh, pass too close to the net. And we're back to a tie game. 25-25. Thunder couldn't close it out there. Now the veteran Molly Moen back to serve. She'll serve right in the middle. And it clears the net. Played again in the middle by the libero, Ness. Big attack. That's Padilla. And the Thunder are back at set point again. 26-25. Serving it is Annika Pinky. Pretty good serve. Played by Anderson. Up to the front row. Then a big attack. We're back at square again. And number 24, Mackenzie Daly. We're tied up at 26. Extra points here in the second set. And Cole is back to serve. And it's a good serve off of Ness. Her pass floated over the net, hammered back. Now the Thunder attack, taken in the back row by Anderson. Here's a setup. And winning the battle in the middle is Mackenzie Daly. And the Aggies now are on the verge of winning the second set. 27-26. Somehow they've battled back here. And Cole to serve it. And it's played by Ness. That may have been able to let go. Now the Aggies pushed across the net by Cole. Sent right back. There's Anderson saving it in the back line. Now Thompson. And then Johnson gets the kill. And the Aggies survive in extra points to take the second set. And they take a commanding lead now in the match. 2-0. 28-26 in extras. And we'll be back with our third set of the match after this timeout.
When you're on your way to or from the game, visit North Star Co-op Cenex on Highway 17 East in Park River. Get 8 pieces of fried chicken with salad and a family side, $22.99. Soft serve ice cream, small $2.49, while large is $4.49. Brownies $2.50, and assorted flavors of Splash sparkling water and liquid ice energy, 2 for $3. Save 5 cents a gallon on fuel when paying with cash at North Star Co-op Cenex, Highway 17 East, Park River.
Get back in the game with physical therapy services from First Care Health Center in Park River. Whether it's recovering from surgery or rehabbing a sports-related injury, Carissa Kerrigan, Allie Kuchar, Raven Hoagland, Ben Phelps, and Katie Skorhan are dedicated to restoring your health. Our team's board-certified, well-qualified to help you get back to health as soon as possible. For an appointment, call First Care Health Center in Park River, providing professional care with a personal touch all day, every day, all year.
Farmers and ranchers have a lot of choices to make. When it comes to your crop insurance needs, The team at Ag Country Farm Credit Services can simplify it all for you. Ag Country's Optimum tool will compare thousands of options based on information from your farm, which will then be used to find the right policy for your operation. Ask about the Optimum tool by contacting your local Ag Country office. Ag Country, focused on ag, focused on you.
Hey growers, this is Lucas Mundry at Hankey Seed Company. We've all been to those weed seed meetings where someone asks, when will we see hybrid wheat? At Hankey Seed, not only do we have an answer, but a hybrid wheat product that is ready for your cropping plan. AgriPro HY 155 is an outstanding wheat that has exceptional root system, an abundance of tillers, and will increase your yield, and even outcompete some of those pesky weeds. For more information on hybrid wheat, check out our website at hankeyseed.com, where we can provide long-awaited answers to all these questions.
Okie doke, welcome back to Park River here on the beat, 100.9 FM and mynorthvalley.net. Mike Allen with you as the Aggies have been able to pull out two close ones, both in extra points, 27-25 and 28-26. And the Aggies student section are cheering on some young man out there. I'm not sure how I would classify his dancing, but the student body likes it anyway. It kind of reminds me of how I dance, and that's not very good. All right. The Thunder are probably wondering kind of what's happened because they've had many opportunities. They could just as easily be up in this match 2-0, but they are not. They are down by the same score. You know, maybe it's that Aggie experience and confidence, I guess, that they can, you know, pull it out. Lauren Bell still on the bench, by the way. There's Lauren fired into her own net after the Aggies had set up the attack. And the Thunder lead it 1-0. Good serve, played in the back row. Returned by the Aggies to Alexis Miller. Now the Thunder. There's a pass that Lauren Mond passed it out of bounds. And we're tied up at 1 apiece here in the third set, with the Aggies leading it 2-0 on the Coots and O'Brien scoreboard. Aggies looking to go 2-0 on the season before they play. I believe their next match will be, they'll be playing in that tournament this weekend in Castleton. And then the Aggies will play at Thompson next week on the 9th. It looks like Lauren Bell will not be returning in this one. She sprained her ankle early in the second set. And the Aggies were able to regroup. Now we've got a little bit of question as to who should be where. We've got that figured out. Lily Skibitsky is back to serve it. Tied up to 1 apiece. And a whistle. A ball came rolling out of the court from somewhere, and they blew it dead. Somebody was playing with the ball in the hallway. Whoopsie. So Lily Skibitsky to serve it again. This one just cleared the net, and it's an ace for Lily. And it makes it 2-1. In favor of the Aggies in a pivotal game 3. A must win for Hatton-Northwood. Another good serve. It's played by Pinky and returned. Dug out in the back row by Anderson. Played back. Now Skibitsky will send a free ball over. Here's Padilla in the middle. Padilla with the kill. And she's quietly, she's pretty close to being the kill leader for the Thunder. We're tied up at 2 apiece, so side out to the Thunder. Serving it is Nora Strand. Aggies return. Played in the back row there by Ness. Back to the Aggies, Skibitsky. Good block. Good double block, and it will be a block for a point for the Thunder. 3-2. They lead it in the third set. Serving again is Nora Strand. Oh, and dug out by Skibitsky. Sent back to the Thunder. Now Padilla. Played by Skibitsky. Now the attack. By Mackenzie Daly is long. And the Thunder have another early advantage at 4-2. Here in our third set. Aggies lead the match 2-0. Good serve. Aggies return, that sign. Hitting it down the line, and I guess it was out. 5-2. Serving it again is Nora Strand. Skibitsky. Now Moran will push it across the net. Played by Ness. Sent back to the Aggies. Now Molly Moran will attack. Nice block up front by Padilla. Now the Thunder will look to attack. Here's Padilla again. And that goes off of China Moran. That'll make it 6-2. And Coach Wallach wants a timeout. 6-2 Thunder here in our third set. Timeout brought to you by Birchwood Chevrolet.
Shopping for groceries is a snap at Jim Super Value in Park River. You can now order groceries online or through Jim's app. Go to jimsupervalue.com or download the Jim Super Value app from your device's app store. Tell them what you want, then pick up your order curbside in the lockers in Park River or Fordville, or there's in-town delivery in Park River. Try the service and your first order has no extra fees. For more information, see Jim Super Value in downtown Park River.
Alrighty, the Hatton-Northwood Thunder trying to press their advantage here in the third set. It's a must-win situation for them as they trail the match 2-0. And back to serve it is Nora Strand. Good serve. Played by Skibitsky up to the front row. Molly Moen tips it across. Thunder dig it out. And the attack. Skibitsky with the dig. And Pinky gets the kill. Now the Thunder with a big lead. 7-2. But it is early. And Nora Strand. Good serve. Taken by Skibitsky. And now the attack by Anderson. Hit is long. And the Thunder now have a big lead, 8-2. The match is one of the biggest leads in the match. I think the Aggies led at one point by 5 points in the first set. Here we got an ace coming. Well, not quite an ace as the Aggies played it a couple times, but a serve for a point. And a big service run here for Nora Strand. Another good serve played by Skibitsky. Sent down the line by Bailey Simon. Way long. And it's 10-2. Nicole Rowling trying to get her team back on track here in the third set, as it is Hatton-Northwood 10. Park River, Fordville Lincoln 2. We'll be back in just a moment.
Here to serve you today and every day is Northdale Oil. Stop by one of their locations and fill up. Whether it's your vehicle with fuel or food for you, Northdale Oil has you covered. They'll tempt you with many food offerings. Be sure to ask about the rewards program. Northdale Oil is proud of the area's athletes and the hard work they put into the season. Good luck, teams.
Hometown values, hometown smiles. Northdale Oil goes the extra mile.
Tired of paper clutter? Go green, go easy, and save money. With the Polar eBill app, managing your account is just a tap or click away. Sign up for paperless billing today and we'll thank you with a one-time $10 bill credit. It's fast, secure, and always at your fingertips. Download the Polar eBill app and sign up for paperless billing. Your bill, your way with the Polar eBill app. Contact us at 284-7221 or visit polarcom.com.
Okay, back in action. We've got Annika Pinky with an attack that went on the outside of the antenna. So that'll be a point. That stops the run, and it should be 10-3 now. They get that point up there, 10-3. And Cole with the serve, played by Ness, passed up to the front row. Here's the attack by Natalie Nostad. And Molly Mullen drops one in, and it's 10-4. Aggies trail by 6. Lauren Bell's up walking again. I'm not sure if she's just trying to keep it from her ankle from getting too swollen up. But no indication that she'll be coming back. Here's a spike into the net by Nostad. And now it's a 10-5 Thunder lead. Aggies have scored 3 straight points here. And Cole is serving. Good serve, played by Ness. Now Padilla, pushed over, dug out by Cole, played back to the Thunder, and it's going to be a point. And just as the Thunder had built up a big lead, the Aggies come back now with 4 straight points. McKenna Cole serves it. Ness, her big, real close to the net. Back and forth for a moment, then the Thunder can't return, and it's 10-7. And now Thunder coach Cindy Strand wants to try to break the momentum. It's the Thunder still leading 10-7 in the third set, and we'll be right back.
When making copies of your favorite pictures, you don't want to wait to see them. You want them right away. With the photo kiosk at Ye Old Medicine Center in Park River, you can make digital prints in seconds. The photo kiosk allows you to print photos from your cell phone, iPad, tablet, Facebook account, camera memory cards, USB devices, CDs, DVDs, and more. You can transfer pictures from your phone to the kiosk by Wi-Fi. It's even faster for you. Ye Old Medicine Center, your professional prescription service in Park River.
Okie dokie, back in Park River, where the Aggies are on the comeback trail right now, as they were down 10-2, and now it's 10-7. And Cole with the serve, played by Ness again. Padilla, right down the middle for the kill. Padilla. That stops the Aggie run at 5, and it's 11-7. And here's a good serve by Annika Pinky. Aggies set up an attack. Molly Martin almost got it through the block, but it's saved. Here's a pass too close to the net. From the back row by Cole. She says, my bad, and it is 12-7. So back to a 5-point lead for the Thunder. Still relatively early. Here's a good serve by Pinky. Aggies return. Now the Thunder to attack. Pushed across the net though, and the hit. The pass across the net was long. And it's 12-8. Molly Mullen back to serve it. Aggies trail by 4. Right down the middle. Ness in the back row. Now Padilla. Her spike is dug out by Molly Mullen. Now sent over the net by Mackenzie Daly. Padilla will push it across this time. Played by Mullen. Now he poked it through the block, and the Aggies send a free ball over. Now the Thunder. Here's Peterson. Played by Skibitsky. Now Anderson plays it over. Ness for Strand. Padilla dug out. Now at the net. Back and forth. Back to the Aggies. Anderson. Mullen can't quite save it. Thunder with a 5-point lead. But the Aggies are back in the match anyway, as after they were down 10-2. They're still down by 5, 13-8. It seems a little more manageable. Here's Ness back to serve. Played by Skibitsky. Now the attack. Thunder will send a free ball back to Park River. Skibitsky to Cole, to Anderson. Didn't get it through the block, didn't clear the net. And the Thunder lead at 14-8 on the Coach O'Brien scoreboard here in the third set, but the Aggies lead at 2-0. Here's a serve, again to Skibitsky. Now the attack by Daly, dug out, sent back to the Aggies. Anderson sends it over. Thunder dig it out. Now Anderson is going to be hit long. And the Thunder lead at 15-8. Trying to keep the match alive. They've lost the first two in extra points, 27-25 and 28-26. And Ness, who's played a heck of a game back there to serve, played by the other libero, Skibitsky. And we've got somebody over the line. Point to the Aggies. 15-9. I think we had a violation by Lake and Strand. So McKenna Daly with a good serve. Up to the front row. There's the attack by Strand, dug out. Now Anderson plays it over. And the Thunder will attack Peterson. And Peterson with the kill. He's been having a decent night attacking, and it's 16-9. So critical point for the Aggies. They're going to need to turn this around to keep game 3 in their sights. Served by Strand. There's a pass that got too close to the net. And let's see, I'm not exactly sure what we're signaling. That's a point for the Thunder. And it's 17-9. It looks like the Thunder in control here. Except that's a serve that's long by Lauren Melland. And that will break the serve. Side out to Park River. 17-10. Charlie Mullen. Good serve. Thunder set up the attack. Peterson. Played by Charlie Mullen. Now Sam. Her spike is blocked. Now a misfire there by Alexis Miller. And it's 18-10 Thunder. This third set here is all the Thunders to win, as they've got a commanding lead. Here's a free ball set by Melland. And the attack didn't get through the block. Point for the Aggies. Now the lead is 7. 18-11. Anderson. Samantha Anderson back to serve. Just cleared the net. Almost an ace, but the Thunder push it across, and the pass across the net is too strong. 18-12. Anderson to serve it again. Taken by Ness. Dig too close to the net. Went over the net, but then misfiring there was Alexis Miller, a freshman. And it's a point for the Thunder, back to a 7-point lead for them, 19-12. Good serve played by Skibitsky. Now Amanda Moe on her attack, dug out. That pass close to the net, and helped over by by Padilla, and Padilla gets the point. And now it's 20-12. The Aggies just kind of been off track here in this third set. Good serve. Now here's Mary Moran. She'll push it over. And her push goes out. 21-12. Here's the serve. Aggies attack. Into the net. Lincoln's trying to serve it again. 22-12. And the Aggies have been playing without Lauren Bell since early in the second set. 22-12. Good serve. There's a sneaky set, but the Thunder return it. And there's a hit that's way long by Alexis Miller. 23-12. So the Thunder are going to pick up a win here. It's only a matter of time. There's Molly Moan. There's a pass to Moan. Was off the mark. She couldn't play it. And now it's 24-12. Well, the Aggies going to have to regroup in the fourth set. Because not much has gone right here in the third set. Nice serve again by Lincoln Strand. Now the attack. There's a point for Park River. 24-13. So it looked like at one point we might be out of here in 3, but we're going to go at least 4. Lily Skibitsky is back to serve. Unless the Aggies score 12 straight points, which is fairly unlikely, and it is, as Padilla with another last touch point. And it's 25-13. The Park River Fordville Lincoln Aggies lay an egg in that third set. And our match is now 2-1 in favor of the Aggies. And we've got set number 3 coming up in just a few moments. Here on The Beat, 100.9 FM and mynorthvalley.net. We'll be right back.
From a new baby home, the relationship with their new healthcare provider begins. Hello, this is Dr. Jared Marquardt from Grafton Family Clinic. We are happy to let you know that our team of healthcare providers are able to assist you with all of your well child care needs. Well child care appointments provide parents an opportunity to ask questions and discuss concerns, as well as track growth and development and offer preventative health care with each visit. For more information, contact us at Grafton Family Clinic for your health.
When you're on your way to or from the game, visit North Star Co-op Cenex on Highway 17 East in Park River. Get 8 pieces of fried chicken with salad and a family side, $22.99. Soft serve ice cream, small $2.49, while large is $4.49. Brownies $2.50, and assorted flavors of Splash sparkling water and liquid ice energy, 2 for $3. Save 5 cents a gallon on fuel when paying with cash at North Star Co-op Cenex, Highway 17 East, Park River.
Committed and working as a team for all your healthcare needs is First Care Health Center in Park River. Doctors Joel Johnson and Mandy Johnson, gastroenterologist Dr. Mirza Bag, and physician assistant Tammy Clemenson provide many medical services, including general medical care, surgery, laboratory and radiology services, cardiac rehab, physical therapy, and 24-hour emergency care. First Care Health Center in Park River, providing professional care with a personal touch all day, every day, all year.
Hey growers, this is Lucas Mundry at Hankey Seed Company. We at Hankey Seed are a proud dealer of 3 companies, Rob Seco, Latham, and ProSeed. These are 3 excellent companies that provide a range of products that will fit on your farm and get you the most money from every acre. At Hankey Seed, we provide corn and soybean traits, which include PowerCore, AgriSure, DT Double Pro, along with Roundup Ready. We also have the latest E3 and XtendFlex options. For more information on products, please check out our website at hankeyseed.com.
Okay, both teams are back out on the court. The Hatton-Northwood Thunder winning the third set of the match, 25-13. And they'll need to win this one to force a game 5. Here's Bailey Sam with a strong hit. Thunder will send a free ball over. That's Padilla. Now the Aggies try to stop the attack. That's Johnson. Alan Johnson. And the Aggies have the first point of our fourth set, 1-0. Anderson. Now the Thunder are ready. Anderson is back to go. And it's a serve taken in the middle by Strand. Her dig went astray. And Noah Strand couldn't play it. And the Aggies have a 2-0 lead. Yeah, not a whole lot went right for the Aggies in that third set. Anderson with the strong serve. Padilla sends it over. Dug out there by Charlie Moen, but sent right back. Now the Aggies, there's a little miscommunication. And it's a point for the Thunder. And it's 2-1 in favor of Park River. Park River for Bill Lankin, that is. And here's a serve. Dug out in the back row by Anderson. And then Molly Moen fires it into the net. And we're tied up at 2 apiece. Here's a serve. It's a good one by Nora Strand. Aggies return serve. Now the attack is Pinky. And Pinky with the point. And it's 3-2. Nora Strand, the sophomore. Pretty young team here for an ace for Strand, Nora Strand. And it's 4-2. The Aggies are just kind of disconnected right now. Here's the attack by Emmeline Johnson, but the Thunder get to it and send it back. Now Molly Moen, her attack gets through the block and good for a point. 4-3. Yep, it's the Aggies' point. And Molly Moen, it seems like she's been out there forever, and she's finally a senior this year. Good serve. Off of Ness. And that's an ace for Molly Moen. And it's 4-4. Here in our third set. Fourth set. Aggies lead the match 2-1. Molly Moen with another serve. Played in the back row. Now pushed over by Nostad. Sent back by Emmeline Johnson. And pushes it across. Now the Thunder set up an attack. And the hit goes long. Cross court and out. By Pinky. And the Aggies trying to get something put together and get back on track. Here's Molly Moen to serve. Good serve. Taken in the back row. Second pass and the attack is out. The attack out by Pinky. And now it's 6-4. Aggies trying to build some momentum behind their home crowd. Almost an ace, but the Thunder return serve. And here's Syme pushing it over. Now the Thunder to attack. Oh, they'll try to sneak one. That was Pinky. Now Pinky again. Dug out in the back row. The attack by Emmeline Johnson. Didn't go. Now the Thunder get a point. And it's 6-5. 6-5 in the fourth set. Aggies lead the match 2-1. Good serve taken by Skibitsky. Now Sound with the attack. Thunder can't return it. 7-5. Aggies showing a little bit more life, a little bit more attacking now. Cole is back to serve. Good serve. She's had a good night at the service line. Padilla trying to push it over, but Emmeline Johnson sends it back. Now another attack, now at the net. Back and forth. Emmeline Johnson again, and somebody over the net. Emmeline Johnson went over the net, or went over the line, stepped over that center line that goes under the net, and it is 7-6. And Lizzie Nuss, the senior libero, who has been all over the place tonight with the serve. Good serve, return. And the cross-court hit is just in for Alexis Miller. Makes it 8-6. And the serve by Kinley Swan is a good one. Now Cadet Anderson battling. Aggies have to send the free ball over that Sven. Now the Thunder set up an attack. Peterson. Sven digs it out. Back and forth. And that time the dig by Lizzie Nuss went long and out. And the Aggies take a 9-6 lead. Here in the fourth set. A set they need to close it out here. 9-6 in the fourth set. Aggies lead the match 2-1. We'll be right back.
Is it cold or is it allergies? If you're sneezing and have itchy eyes, throat, and nose that last more than 10 days, it's probably not a cold, but could be allergies. Allergies can strike at any time of the year, and they won't go away on their own. At Grafton Drug in Grafton, we'll help you find fast, effective relief. From Claritin to Flonase, we've got the brands you trust and the generics your wallet will love. Come see us at Grafton Drug in Grafton, where your comfort is our priority.
So I thought this was the Macarena, but I'm not sure what that is. Aggies lead it 9-6 here in the fourth set. Ness plays it across, played by Skibitsky. And Lakin Strand with the last touch, and it's 9-7 in favor of the Aggies. Side out to the Thunder. And coming into serve is Lauren Melland, senior. 9-7 Thunder. Anderson takes the serve. Now Skibitsky to Anderson, who plays it over. Sneaking on through there is Lakin Strand. Strand with the last touch, and it's 9-8. And Lauren Mellon to serve it. Just cleared the net off of Anderson, and it's an ace. They're tied up at 9 apiece now. After the Aggies looked like they were on their way maybe to building momentum. Now we're tied up at 9. Taken by Anderson. That's serve. Here's the attack. It's going to be out by Mackenzie Bailey. And the Thunder have a lead now, 10-2, or 10-9 rather. Number 6 serving, Lauren Melland. And there's an ace. As Kinley Swan let it go. And a couple of aces here in the last Mackenzie Daly. And it's 11-10. Thunder lead by a point. Lily Skibitsky, a let serve, just cleared the net. Thunder can't return it. As Lily serves for the point. 11-11. Here's another jump serve. Played by Ness. Now the setup. Sven in the back row. 12-11. And Peterson, who had a big service run back in early in the match, back to serve. Played by Sven. Now Mullen. Dig goes all the way over the net to the Aggies again. Anderson couldn't get it through the block. Skibitsky keeps it alive. And a free ball sent back to the Thunder. Pass up to the front row. Sent over by Mellon. Now the Aggies push one across. Thunder pass it up front. Here's the attack. Got through a little block there. Aggies return it. Back and forth we go. Now the Aggies set up an attack. Molly Mullen couldn't get it through the block. Actually, that spike didn't clear the net. And the Thunder have a 13-11 lead. We almost look destined to go 5. I don't know what it is. This reminds me a lot of the match I called on Tuesday in Grafton. Oh, Thunder with a big save. Big save by Mellon. Now Anderson. That's dug out, sent back to the Aggies. That shot wasn't supposed to go that way. And Miller fires it into her own net. And the Thunder now have a lead, 14-11. Here in the fourth set, trying to force a fifth set, 14-11. On the Kutsu Bryan scoreboard, and we will take a break. A very brief one, and we'll be back with more from Park River after this timeout.
Ever feel like buying a car means getting passed around like a hot potato? Not at Birchwood. Al Berry here, and at Birchwood Chevrolet and Cavalier, you work with one person from start to finish. Most likely Jared Homestead or myself. No bouncing between departments, no repeating your story like 5 times, just a fast, personal experience that makes sense. We keep it simple. We make car buying easy, the way it should be. Come see why so many customers have made the switch to us. Birchwood Chevrolet. Real people, real easy.
Okay, back in Park River. Mike Allen with you on the beat. 100.9 FM and mynorthvalley.net. Aggies won the first 2 sets in this match in extra points, 27-25, 28-26. The Thunder took the third set, 25-13. And now it's a 14-11 lead for the Thunder here in the fourth set. Sent across the net by Cole. Now the attack. Blocked by Mullen. Back for a point. That timeout paid off. As the Aggies come out of it with a point. Now some substitutions. Coming back to serve is Charlie Mullen. Again, as we mentioned, Lauren Bell wasn't much of a factor in the game and looked like she was getting warmed up in the second set, but then she rolled her ankle and she's been out ever since. 14-12. Thunder, it's on the Thunder side. Sent across the net by Reckenstrand and it falls in. The Thunder certainly have the height advantage up front right now, 15-12. Dia comes up to the front row now, along with Pinky. There's a serve that just cleared the net. Mullen sets it. Sent across by Anderson. Thunder have been blocking very well up front. Here's Molly Mullen. Got it through the block and just barely in. Just barely in the far corner. 15-13. Molly Mullen. Now Anderson back to serve. Samantha Anderson. into the net. Set service error. 16-13. Serving it is Noah Strand. Aggies can't return it. 17-13. Strand to serve it again, played by Mullen. Up to the front row. Emmeline Johnson sends it through the block. Now Simon. Her spike is played. Padilla sends a free ball to the Aggies. Now Molly Mullen. The attack is dug out by Ness. Now the attack by Pinky. Dug out by the Aggies. Sent over. And Emmeline Johnson with the point. Aggies are just kind of hanging on the edge here right now, 17-14. They can win. If they win this set, they can win the match. But then if not, we'll go to the fifth set. And there's a serve error by Molly Mullen, which did not help. 14-18, Aggies trail. And serving it there is Annika Pinky. Aggies have to send a big free ball over, and they do. Now Padilla, her spike is dug out by Anderson. To Skibitsky. Now the Thunder. Here's Padilla again. Big kill. Padilla leading on the Thunder. Hitting attack tonight. And that will prompt a timeout by Nicole Wallink as the Thunder now lead it 19-14 on the Coots and O'Brien scoreboard. Back with more in just a moment.
Give your attic the attention it needs before winter with Owens Corning ProCat Blow-In Insulation from Leon's Building Center in Park River and Devil's Lake. Owens Corning ProCat Blow-In Fiberglass Insulation does not absorb moisture. It lets an amateur be a pro. Get $3 off per bag of ProCat insulation and free use of a ProCat blower with minimum insulation purchase. Also available in Devil's Lake, green fiber cellulose insulation. Through September 30th, get $1.50 off per bag. Promotional offers, cash and carry at Leon's Building Center, Park River, and Devil's Lake.
When you're on your way to or from the game, visit North Star Co-op Cenex on Highway 17 East in Park River. Get assorted Pringles, 2 for $3.99. Old Trapper Jerky, 2 10-ounce packs, $30. Old Trapper Beef Sticks, 2 15-ounce packs, $25. In the deli, 4-piece chicken tenders with fries are $7.99 and 8-piece chicken nuggets and fries, $6.99. Save 5 cents a gallon on fuel by paying with cash at North Star Co-op Cenex, Highway 17 East, Park River.
As we come back, there's an ace for Pinky. 20-14. Aggies are trailing now by 6. Pinky with the serve. And there's another ace. Well, if the Aggies are going to win this match, they're going to have to wake up here as they're on verge of losing this set, 21-14. It's a good serve again. Here's and the Thunder have been really good on the block up front. Aggies have been struggling to get through the block, and now here's Peterson with the hit that came from out of bounds, I believe, and traveled on the wrong side of the antenna. And so it's a point for the Aggies. But they're in a tough spot, 21-15. They trail by 6. And as we've mentioned periodically, Lauren Bell has not been in the match since early in the second set when she rolled her ankle. But Thunder can't return. In the first 2 sets, the Thunder had trouble closing out the sets, and the Aggies snuck 2 away, but they were dominant in the third set. And here's a service error. That makes it 22-16. 22-16 is what they have up there. Good serve. Aggies with the attack. And the hit is long by Mackenzie Daly. 23-15. And we are more and more looking like heading for game 5. Ness with the good serve. Taken by Skibitsky. Now the attack won't clear the net. By Alexis Miller. And we've played for 2 hours and haven't settled anything yet. We're going to settle this in game 5, it looks most likely. As Lizzie Ness, who's had a good, strong game with a nice serve there. Free ball sent over by the Aggies. Now the attack, Peterson. Start of game 5. As Peterson with a nice attack there. 25-16. 25-16. We're headed for game number 5, so stay with us. We'll be back with more from Park River as our match is all tied up at 2 apiece.
When you're on your way to or from the game, visit North Star Co-op Cenex on Highway 17 East in Park River. Get assorted Pringles, 2 for $3.99. Old Trapper Jerky, 2 10-ounce packs, $30. Old Trapper Beef Sticks, 2 15-ounce packs, $25. In the deli, 4-piece chicken tenders with fries are $7.99 and 8-piece chicken nuggets and fries, $6.99. Save 5 cents a gallon on fuel by paying with cash at North Star Co-op Cenex, Highway 17 East, Park River.
Committed and working as a team for all your healthcare needs is First Care Health Center in Park River. Doctors Joel Johnson and Mandy Johnson, gastroenterologist Dr. Mirza Bag, and physician assistant Tammy Clemenson provide many medical services, including general medical care, surgery, laboratory and radiology services, cardiac rehab, physical therapy, and 24-hour emergency care. First Care Health Center in Park River, providing professional care with a personal touch all day, every day, all year.
Even when a crop is insured through standard insurance options, it may not always be enough. A supplemental coverage option or enhanced coverage option can provide extra protection. SEO and ECO are area-based policies that could ensure yields as high as 95%. To find out if an SEO or ECO policy is right for you, contact the insurance team at Egg Country Farm Credit Services. Egg Country, focused on ag, focused on you.
Hey farmers, this is Dave Hankey, the seed guy. Hankey Seed is your local supplier of West Red AgriPro and Lima Grain wheat seed. Hankey Seed is also the first company in Walsh County to offer hybrid wheat for sale. Give me a call at 701-331-0120 or visit hankeyseed.com to see if it fits for your operation. Hankey Seed, Park River.
All right, welcome back to Park River as the Hatton-NW Thunder have battled all the way back. You could say that maybe they let those first 2 sets slip away, that the Aggies won in extra points, 27-25 and 28-26. But the Thunder have won the past 2 sets rather convincingly, 25-13 and 25-16. Again, we mentioned the Aggies' top hitter, Lauren Bell, left the match early in the second set after rolling her ankle, and she has not returned. So now we've played for, as we said, over 2 hours, and we'll decide it here in the final set. And Samantha Anderson with the serve. Thunder setting up an attack. Padilla, her spike is dug out. Played over the net by Syme, and it falls in for a point. Margin of error much smaller here in the 5th set, where we only play up to 15 points. So you need to get going early. And Anderson with the ace. So it's 2-0. Samantha Anderson, serve error. 2-1. And here is the serve by number 11, Nora Strand. Molly Moen, her attack. Dug out, free ball sent to the Aggies. Skibitsky. Now Charlie Moen, sent over by Syme. Played back to the Aggies. Passed over the net by Johnson, Emma Lynn Johnson. Now the Aggies, here's Moen in the middle. Got it through over the block, actually. Now Padilla with the attack. Dug out by Skibitsky. Oh, there's a hit out of play. Charlie Moen. That pass goes out, and we're tied up at 2. Hatton-Northwood has had a pretty good blocking game up front. There's almost an ace. Skibitsky saves it. Now Syme sends a free ball over. Here's the attack. Padilla blocked by Moen that time. And we've got a Thunder point out of that. 3-2. Here in the fifth and deciding set. Aggies look like they had a commanding 2-0 lead in this match, but it has evaporated. Here's Emmeline Johnson, her spike dug out. But that pass, that dig, that first pass, too close to the net by Ness, and it's 3-3. Molly Moen with the serve, played by Ness. Now Padilla. Padilla. The kill leader tonight for the Thunder. She's a young player. I think she's just a sophomore. 4-3, Hatton-Northwood. Back to service Pinky, another sophomore. Good serve played by Syme, and now the attack by Mackenzie Daly is blocked right back to the Aggies. Now the Thunder with the attack. Padilla. Padilla with another point. And it's 5-3, Thunder. Aggies back on their heels here, and the serve by Pinky is a good one. Aggies with the attack. Here's Syme. Syme gets it to go. But the Aggies are the much shorter team, obviously, on the court right now. Thunder have used that height to their advantage at the net with their blocking game. Here's a serve by Cole. Dig goes back over the net to the Aggies side. Here's the attack. Dug out by Ness. Free ball sent over to Park River. Cole sets it. Johnson spikes, dug out. Now Peterson, played by Skibitsky. Again, another one that's blocked. Thunder with the save, but rolling over the net was Padilla. Bobby Nostad tried to drag her back, but she was already laying over the line. And we're tied up at 5 apiece. And Cole is back to serve it for the Aggies. Taken by Ness. Now Padilla sets it up, and Peterson fires it into the net. And again, as we get later here in the set, not much margin for error. Thunder on a timeout. We're in the fifth set. Aggies 6, Thunder 5 on the Coachella Brand scoreboard. This timeout brought to you by Birchwood Chevrolet.
Is it a cold or is it allergies? If you're sneezing and have itchy eyes, throat, and nose that last more than 10 days, it's probably not a cold, but could be allergies. Allergies can strike at any time of the year, and they won't go away on their own. At Grafton Drug in Grafton, we'll help you find
serve is long with the service error. Ties up this set at 6 apiece. Don't forget football tomorrow night. It's going to warm up a little bit, but not a whole lot. It should be a pretty decent night for football. Aggies at rugby. Grafton is at Carrington tomorrow. Peterson with a big attack. Dug out by Anderson. A good dig. She really could have let that one go, but she played it and her hit over the net but out. Now 7-6 Thunder. And Lizzie Ness with a good serve. Aggies play a free ball over. Now the Thunder attacking again. Dug out. Spike on the top of the net by Daly. Now the Thunder return. There's Emmeline Johnson. Her spike got through the block. Thunder play it back. Skibitsky. Cole tries to sneak one over. Back and forth. And we got a point for the Aggies as a Thunder player over the line. We're tied up at 7. 7-7. And Kinley Sven, a freshman, back to serve. Taken in the back row now. Ness passes it up to the front. Played over the net by Strand. Aggies have to send a free ball over. Now the Thunder attack, dug out by Cole. Sent over the net, dug out by the Thunder again. Now the Aggies have trouble. It's going to be, they got 4 hits. And it's 8-7. We played practically every point of this match, it seems. Although the Thunder did win a couple in the middle, 25-16, 25-13. After winning the first 2 in extra points. Good serve. Aggies with the attack. Thunder just getting the everything. That's Ness. Now Ness with the back row attack. Just barely in. 9-7. So a back row attack by the libero who's been all over the place. Lizzie Ness. And it's 9-7 Thunder. Playing up to 15 here. Here's another good serve. Aggies return it. That serve is by Lauren Melland. The attack by Strand. Dug out. Here's the attack by the Aggies. By Alexis Miller, or rather that was Anderson. Back and forth now on the Thunder side. Sent back to the Aggies. Dug out there by Cole. Back to the Thunder. They'll set up the attack. Peterson. Right down the line into the corner. So Peterson with a big kill. She had some big kills early, and now she has one that makes it 10-7. And Coach Nicole Welling calls a timeout. Aggies are on the edge right now here as they're trailing in the 5th set. 10-7. We'll be right back.
Shopping for groceries is a snap at Jim Super Value in Park River. You can now order groceries online or through Jim's app. Go to jimsupervalue.com or download the Jim Super Value app from your device's app store. Tell them what you want, then pick up your order curbside in the lockers in Park River or Fordville, or there's in-town delivery in Park River. Try the service and your first order has no extra fees. For more information, see Jim Super Value in downtown Park River.
All right, 5th set. At Northwood Thunder, we're down 2-0 in this match, and now we're 5 points away from victory. And Lauren Mellon, the senior, back to serve. It's a good serve. Played by Anderson. And now Mackenzie Dalen sent a free ball over, sent to the Thunder. Peterson again. Peterson with another big kill. 11-7. Anderson and Padilla have had some big kills tonight. There's an attack by Daly, but the Thunder again digging it out. Peterson attacks. Eagles send it over. Anderson. Thunder keep it alive by Peterson attacking. Play by Skibitsky. Now Cole to Anderson. But Mellon digs it out. Now the attack. The Strand. 5-7. And Coach Mellon with, I think that's her final timeout here in the set. 12-7. We will take a quick one. We'll be right back.
Here to serve you today and every day is Northdale Oil. Stop by one of their locations and fill up. Whether it's your vehicle with fuel or food for you, Northdale Oil has you covered. They'll tempt you with many food offerings. Be sure to ask about the rewards program. Northdale Oil is proud of the area's athletes and the hard work they put into the season. Good luck, teams.
Hometown values, hometown smiles. Northdale Oil goes the extra mile.
Okay, the Aggies are back on their heels, and the Thunder are on the verge. They're 3 points away from victory. Good serve by Mellon. Now the attack by Daly into the net. And that's the way it's gone the last 3 sets. Attack there. Charlie Mellon will come in. And coming out is Alexis Miller. Good serve played by Anderson. Sent over the net by Daly, and Thunder got caught napping there a little bit. Fell in right in the middle of them all. But the Aggies right now need to score a whole bunch of points. They need, 7. They can score 7 straight points, they can win. Thunder are only 2 away, but they can't make any errors. Here's the Aggie attack, Molly Mullen. Dug out by Ness. And then Anderson. That dig went over the net, and Anderson pounced on it, but hit it out. And it's match point for the Thunder. And Madison Peterson, who's had a good match tonight. Good serve, Mullen sets it. Sent over by Anderson. But the Thunder are going to attack. That spike dug out by Skibitsky. An attack by Pinky. Now the Thunder again set up the attack. Pinky again. Dug out. Sent over the net by Anderson. Dug into the net, and the Aggies stay alive. Early, 14-9. Cannot make any errors. And this is earlier where the Thunder weren't able to close out the Aggies in the first 2 sets. They had their chances. Now back to service. Charlie Mullen. Serve clears the net. Up to the front row, up to the attack again. Pushed over the net by Strand. Now the Aggies. Anderson sends it over. Played by Mellon. And it dropped in. So just a glimmer of hope for the Aggies. But they have to play errorless now for 5 straight points. Cannot give up anything. Good serve. Played by Pinky. Go to the Aggies. Now they'll attack. Mullen. It's long. And out. And Hatton-NW has come all the way back to win this match. 15-10. Our final score in the 5th set. And the Thunder come back to win it 3-2. And we will wrap this one up in just a few moments, so stay with us. You're listening to Park River Volleyball here on mynorthvalley.net and The Beat 100.9 FM. Unfortunately, the Aggies fall tonight 3-2, and we'll recap it in just a second.
Committed and working as a team for all your healthcare needs is First Care Health Center in Park River. Doctors Joel Johnson and Mandy Johnson, gastroenterologist Dr. Mirza Bag, and physician assistant